Number 1, a smaller square park has an area of 3,600 square meters. What is the length of one side of the park? When we talk about area, we're talking about length times width, and we're talking about square roots. So if the area is 3,600, we want to take the square root of 3,600. To do this easily, take the square root of 36, which is 6, and bring down one of the zeros, 60. 60 meters. Number 2, when completely full, a cube-shaped container will hold 8,000 cubic centimeters of water. What is the length of the edge of the container? So since it is a cube and we're talking about holding water, we're talking about volume, which is length times width times height. Talking about volume, we're talking about taking the cubed root of the number 8,000. The cubed root of 8,000 is 2, and then take one of the zeros, 20 centimeters. Number 3, a planter in the shape of a cube has a volume of 1,000 inches cubed. Is the area of the base of the cube greater than or less than 1 square foot? So, again, with volume is length times width times height. So we're going to take the cubed root of 1,000. The cubed root of 1 is 1, and then you take 1 zero, so 10 inches. To find the area is length times width, so you would do 10 inches times 10 inches, which is 100 inches. 100 inches is more than 1 square foot. Number 4, the distance d in feet that a dropped object falls in t seconds is given by the equation d divided by 16 equals t squared. How long does it take a dropped object to fall 64 feet? So we're going to take our equation, d divided by 16 equals t squared. We're going to put in our number 64, because that's distance, divided by 16 equals t squared. 64 divided by 16 is 4. 4 equals t squared. However, 4 is not our answer. We have to do the opposite, the inverse of the exponent 2, which is a square root. The square root of 4 is 2, so 2 seconds. Number 5, the area of the top face of a cube is 9 square centimeters. Use 9 of these cubes to make a rectangular prism. What is the volume of the rectangular prism? So if we have the area is length times width. If the area is 9, we're going to take the square root of 9, which is 3. My length and width are 3. To find the volume, we want to do length times width times height. So that would be 3 times 3 times 3. 3 times 3 times 3 is 27. But that is just for one cube. If we have 9 cubes, I'm going to do 9 times 27, which is 243. 243 centimeters cubed. Number 6, the diagram shows the dimensions of Taylor's deck. The area of the deck is 233 square feet. Taylor's going to put a railing along the longest edge. How many feet of railing will she need? So this box here where it's 8 and 8, the area here is 64 because 8 times 8 is 64. I'm going to take my total area, 233, minus 64. 233 minus 64 gives me 169. Again, for area is length times width. My area is 169, so I'm going to take the square root of 169, which is 13. My other dimensions are 13 by 13. So the longest edge is going to be 13 plus 8. 13 plus 8 is 21. So 21 feet.